everything changes.
Hey, welcome into my channel, everybody. Thank you for joining me. It's Sunday, the 26th of April, 2020. We're almost to a new month, and I figured I'd give you guys a little update on sales. This month has been crazy in sales. Obviously, you know I've increased my Shopify and my wholesale game, so big sales numbers coming out of there. You probably saw it in the title or thumbnail. People are gonna give me a hard time about, oh, that's because you're wholesaling, and yeah, it is. But let me tell you, it doesn't matter if you sell 1 item or 10 items or 50 items at a time. Sales are sales and profits are profits. It doesn't matter where the sales come from, right? I used to do the sales split eBay and Amazon. People are like, oh, well, that's just because your Amazon's doing a bunch of money. And platforms, diversify, different avenues. Or people say, I can't do that. Yeah, sure you can. Of course you can. And I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to make another video tomorrow about wholesale. Of course, I get asked how to wholesale, where to buy pallets, how to do all of that. We'll discuss that in that video. I want to stick to what sold and the numbers in this one, which I'm going to jump onto my computer and show you in just a second. But tomorrow's video on the wholesale is how I came across 18 pallets, how I always buy, 1,000 ties, 800 pairs of shoes, how I get these, not just the websites that I can link you to, B-Stock and bulk and direct liquidations, but there's other ways to do it. And then the people that are like, oh, well, breaking it down, selling 50 at a time, why would you do that? Why not just list it yourself? And it's a great question, it's viable, but basically if somebody handed you 50,000 TV remotes or 50,000 pieces of clothes tomorrow, you could not list, almost nobody here could because nobody has a team. So why not put it in lots that are just above your cost, get your money back, make a couple bucks, and give somebody else an opportunity to make money, all while recouping your capital to put into more stuff. And out of the stuff that you got originally, keep some stuff for yourself, just like we're doing. We took a pallet or two. It's not cherry picking because we're not gonna dig through all of that stuff to pull the best stuff out. We just set aside 1 or 2 pallets. The rest go out the door in wholesale. It's big sales numbers. The profit is not as big on that because you're wholesaling it. So no, but you're gonna get all of your money back and then you get to profit. That's what's great about it. So we'll talk about all that in tomorrow's video some more, so stay tuned for that. But today's video, what sold, what are the numbers, where do they come from? Let's go over to my computer and check it out right now. All right, so the first screen, just want to show you guys, this is my PayPal, worldwidesales.llc@gmail.com. That's not my actual email. I do see that, but rockstarflipper@gmail.com is mine. But that is my business name. It's what's tied to all of my businesses. So this is my PayPal. Let's go to the reports home. And this is, I think the last 30 days, $43,286. Transactions, 394. Average order value, $110. All up a lot from last year, a lot. But you guys can see as we roll through every day, 500, 400, 500, $1,600 day. And then we had a big April 16th, 7,800, 4,900, 26, 34. This is when the wholesale, when the remotes came in, April 16th or 17th. Only did $451 on April 22nd, but then I got back to selling on the 23rd, 3,500, 4,500, $2,000 on yesterday, and today is not reporting. I think, it is showing $297, which is not correct because I sold a $300 order earlier, so this has not updated fully, obviously. Anyways, that is domestic 4,300, international 190, which I believe was a Canada sale. I don't typically do. Yeah, there we go. Is one. Oh, we had a Canada sale. I think that may have been global shipping. I'm not sure. United Kingdom, Latvia. I don't even know where these sales. France, $5. I'm not sure. These may have been like ebooks or courses that I sold. I'm not 100% sure. One to Australia, because I don't ship, especially none of the big boxes. I don't ship any of those out. So those had to have been ebooks or courses, something that I sold. But anyways, that's the number, 43,286, $110 average order. And then if we roll over here, this is just the balance. I don't like to keep money in PayPal, but right now, tomorrow I'm going to spend probably close to $1,000 on shipping, which sounds crazy, but we have like 20 boxes going out and they're at least, $30 a pop. So that's $600, maybe $700 in shipping. I have my normal eBay shipping to do. That's going to be, probably, I don't know, 60, 80 to $100, who knows? And then I owe a couple people for wholesale orders that they sold through us, a couple $100. So I'm easily going to spend $1,200 or $1,400 tomorrow. So really the 57 is not mine. It's more like, $4,000, 4,200, and I'll probably make a transfer of like 25. I don't like to keep more than a few $100 in PayPal. I like 500, 600. It gives me enough to print labels, to pay someone if I owe them, to get gas, to handle a return if we get a return, which is every now and again. Don't get cases open, but anyways, so that's the PayPal home. And then under money, I thought this was an interesting screen for you guys to see, and you may not have to worry about this. And I never knew about this until just now, really tonight. But let me show you guys. Over here on the left side, it shows my available balance, and it shows an on-hold amount. So those of you that are new sellers may be familiar with on-holds. As a new seller, you have to build history. Well, this PayPal account's like 10 or 12 years old. So obviously with the numbers I'm doing, they don't really hold anything for me. But what's interesting is read this on-hold amount right down here. It says why your money is on hold, and I don't have any on hold. You can see 0. PayPal will withhold for 7 days any money above $52,000 in sales each month for the reasons listed below. You can process $57,879 additional more than this month before you reach that threshold. Well, that's because I went ahead and requested a increase, which they approved, and it says, you can see it below, we approved your request for an increase of the amount you can use. So 52 grand was the most, 57,000 more, which gives me 109, I guess. But I'm a little bit short of that. So yeah, it's like 100 grand is what I requested. I don't intend to do more than $50,000 in sales every month. I would love to, but that's a big, big number to hit. I'm currently at 43,000, like you saw. What it says is we noticed an unusually large increase in your sales activity, and that's correct because normally I'm used to doing about, $15,000 or $20,000 through PayPal. PayPal, is worth $250,000 to me every year. Well, this particular month, obviously, we did more because of the remotes, so we're up to 43. So I almost tripled my normal sales, and so they put in a hold. Now it's not a hold where they keep the money; it's just a hold where if you go above and beyond that amount, that they will hold that money for 7 days just to make sure everything is kosher and that you're not getting a bunch of chargebacks or holds or whatever it is. Now, if you provide tracking and it gets delivered, then they'll release it or 7 days. Normally it's 21. It's weird to hear 7, and it may be because of my account history, but the month is almost over. We only have, Monday the 27th, Tuesday the 28th, Wednesday the 29th, and Thursday the 30th. So only 4 more full days. I don't expect that I'm going to hit $9,000 between now and then, or whatever amount I have left, 7,000, 6,000, I don't know what it is, 7,800 in the next 4 days. It's entirely possible because I do have about 2 or 3 grand in unpaid invoices out. But if I do, I do. The money that goes on hold is perfectly fine. As soon as it's tracked and delivered, I don't need it. I'm good. I'll take from the available balance if I have to. I can still print labels. You can still do everything as usual. Just know that if you start doing big numbers, or if you do a sudden spike, let's say your account is normally like 2-3 grand a month, and all of a sudden one month you do 10 or 15. Well, that's not a big number for me, but that would be a big number for your account. 3 times, 4 times your numbers. They may put you on hold. So just kind of keep that in mind with PayPal. You want to build up cautiously. Now, I put in a message to their message system letting them know, like, hey, I want to request a limit upgrade. But then I found the link, so probably can cancel that. Okay, so that's PayPal. Let's go over and take a look at Shopify. So this is the Shopify sales site. So what that 43,000 is direct payments, either for PayPal directly getting paid for lots. This is some of my ebooks and courses, which wasn't all that much this month. That's my eBay sales coming in there. And also this 17,000 on Shopify. So when you take away the 43 and change, and you take off this 17, that means I did about 26,000 in either direct sales, courses and books, or eBay. And courses and books are probably like 2 to 3 grand a month. So the 26 is probably about 23. And then you take away, probably did about 18 or 19 worth of direct sales. I'd have to look, leaving about 4,000 to 5,000 on that eBay account that goes into that PayPal account. Now I do have a second set up eBay and PayPal that's totally different, but that just goes to show one of them. So that's kind of the breakdown. So here's the Shopify overview dashboard, 17,321, up big time because we just started, of course. Online store sessions, 6,800 visits, up 104%. And almost a quarter of our customers return, which is down a lot, but that's just because we don't even have like 6 months of history on Shopify. All right, the store conversion rate is almost 2%. Average order value here is 126. Pretty comparable over with PayPal, that was 110, so a little bit higher on Shopify. Total orders, 140 orders. And then it shows top products, remotes, plus size women's clothing. We sold 5 of those, some more remotes. And then online store sessions, obviously the US, a little bit from Canada and the UK. Most people on mobile, which is interesting, 4,200 to 2,400 desktop and 200 on the tablets. Online store sessions by social source. So this shows you where my visitors are coming from. 1,200 of you from YouTube. So about 2,100, so maybe 60%, about 60% from YouTube, and about 30% from Facebook, 856 visitors. And then YouTube, I don't know why it has a second one, but 31, and Instagram 12. So you can see I don't do a lot of marketing for this on Instagram. I should, that's a mistake on my part, but Instagram not amounting to very much traffic. I need to get that up. So that shows you, like a YouTube and Facebook, what I'm doing is working. I've got to work on Instagram and get people over from there. Okay, sales by traffic source. So direct, I think that just means on the website. Social, I assume buying through, they came from social media sites. So those Facebook visitors, the few Instagrams, not positive. I have to look into that. And then online store sessions by traffic source. And so that is, again, the breakdown of the traffic. Top landing pages, where people are landing. Sales by social source. Here we go. YouTube, 4,500. Facebook, 1,100. Instagram, 3. So again, you can see that my YouTube traffic converts. My Facebook does okay. Instagram, nothing. So I really have to work on that. And then the top refers by session. People are visiting from my link tree, which is a link in Instagram, but I don't understand because, again, I don't have a lot of Instagram traffic, so I don't know why that is up. Rockstarflipperonline.com. People visit from that. This is a campaign. These are MailChimp campaigns, like emails, and sales attributed to marketing. We're going to work on that as well. Only $251. We definitely have to work on the marketing side of Shopify. Marketing, it actually has a tab that you can pay for extra marketing, which we have not done. We've gotten orders from Shopify's automatic emails, which is like when people abandon their carts or don't buy something, don't finish the checkout, but we need to actually put some more money into it and see if it's worth doing. And so that is the breakdown of Shopify. There you go. 17,320, part of that 43,000, along with direct sales, eBay, courses and books, the whole shebang. Pretty interesting to see it, even for me looking at it right now. I haven't gone through QuickBooks, but it's pretty cool to see how wholesale can immediately get big numbers. So everyone's going to ask what the profit is. So the profit on the overview here of Shopify is about 25%, give or take. We do have some expenses. So, I mean, you're talking about 4,300. I'll call it 4,000 just to be safe. About $4,000 on this money. Excuse me, not too shabby, $4,000 on the 17. So over there on the $26,000 dollar difference. So if we take the 43 minus this 17, the 26 remaining, like I said, is about 18,000 in direct sales, and the profit on that 18,000 is probably about, I'm gonna say about 40% on that. If I had to guess, maybe higher. 18,000 times 40% is about $7,200. Plus the $4,000 over here is 11,200. And then the other about 8,000 between direct and eBay. 4,000 is half profit, so that's another 2,000 in profit, and the remaining 2 is all profit. So that puts it somewhere in the 16, 17,000. I would think the end of this month should be a 20,000 profit month on 45,000 in sales. I would like to be at 50% across the board. 22,000 is not bad. I got a bunch of stuff that's pure profit, and I got a bunch of stuff that's not profit. So that also doesn't include, what I do on affiliate sales and YouTube and social media. So there's all that money aside, but this is just my actual reselling. So there you guys go. That's the numbers. Hopefully you enjoyed this little breakdown. It gave you some inspiration. And if you need some more, tomorrow's video is going to show you how to start getting merchandise like this, how to think outside of the box, how to stop emailing me asking where to buy bulk stuff, because all you're going to need to know is exactly what I put in that video. And you can start, buying stuff 500 pieces for $1 a piece and then selling 250 pieces off to somebody for $2 a piece, you get your money back and you still have 250 pieces free and clear to go sell and list yourself. So I'm going to show you how to do all that tomorrow. Make sure you tune in. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, bookmark, whatever you have to do, and come back and check it out. So there's a what sold on Shopify, eBay, direct sales, PayPal, whatever you want to call it, for April 2020, which we're about to close out. I love it. I like seeing these numbers. Hopefully you had a profitable month. And with everything that's going on, it motivates me. You can see what I was able to do while we were quarantined. It gave me time to think. It gave me time to focus, to go out and find stuff, and to make deals. That's what the name of the game is. Make deals, guys. Make deals. Deals equal money. I learned that from the great Drive Time with Dave. All right. I'll see everybody next time. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching. Give that big, big blue thumb a nice big thumbs up, and I'll see you again tomorrow.